important part. We finally found a parking space after having to come right up to the top level, but it's okay, we got there eventually. Now we're just trying to find where we're actually supposed to be going because we actually have no clue, but we'll work it out. Okay, so good afternoon. We have literally just got back from the airport in Manchester. So we flew back this morning. It has been a manic weekend. Definitely a lot of running around, definitely a lot of being up on our feet, which was absolutely not what I should have been doing. Being on a deload, I was supposed to literally be putting my feet up and doing practically nothing. But you know, sometimes it doesn't always work out. Even though I have been on high calories the past few days, I feel like I have lost another kilo, 2 kilos or something like that, just withered away. But is what it is. I think that I will need the next couple of days just to totally, well, that is the plan anyway. I will rest up until so today is Monday. I will definitely rest up until Wednesday. That's my first training day back, and then that will be de-volume sessions, and I'm definitely going to need that. So I'm going to make sure that I get all my work done and do a food shop, and I literally just put my feet up for the rest of the day. I'm not going to do much today at all. I feel pretty wrecked after the weekend and after the travel, not going to lie, even though it's not a long trip. It has been busy, really busy. It's been phenomenal. What a crazy weekend, watching everyone compete at PCA, supporting Mark, his clients, and also just watching a little bit of muscle contest as well on the Saturday. So yeah, it's been busy, it's been overwhelming, but it's been incredible just to see a few of my own clients as well, just over the weekend watching the show. Always really nice to catch up with everyone and seeing everyone in person. But with that being said, I'm definitely gonna need to take a good day or so to myself. Probably not seeing Mark, probably just crying in a corner because my social battery is drained. But look, it has just been incredible, and I'm so very grateful to be in a position where I get to do what I do, and I get to go to watch shows and help people along their journey. And I'm just so beyond grateful for that, because it's an incredible position to be in. So I'm definitely not complaining whatsoever, even if I am a bit tired. But as you can probably tell, didn't really manage to get as much footage as I wanted over the weekend, just because it did end up being so hectic, and we ended up not really taking the camera with us to most places, to the show. The idea was that I was going to vlog the show, but as you can probably tell, that did not happen. But that's okay. I think Mark's got a fair bit of footage to put on his channel, so definitely go check that out if you are wanting to see the kind of ins and outs of the day. As we had Jamie there, shout out to Jamie, who was filming us for the weekend. So it's all filmed there, but unfortunately, we didn't really have much time to take the camera around with us, and just with the travel and being busy and working as well while we were on the road and traveling away, it just didn't really allow much time for vlogging. Session on Saturday was okay. It's always, what it's like when you train in a different environment and nothing quite feels the same. It's not your normal setup, and obviously I didn't take a logbook in. I just did as close as I could to my normal session, but for the most part, it wasn't exactly the same. Just worked around it, still had a good session, boiling hot on West Side, but still got it done. Definitely felt wrecked, my knees kind of hurt, my back kind of hurts, and I definitely need to catch up on a good few hours of sleep. So that's what I will be prioritising over the next couple of days. I will probably be in bed tonight at 9, and yeah, back to normal schedule. So for me, at this point in time, no training until the Wednesday, like I said, and then de-volume sessions. I'll do a session on, a session off, a session on, a session off until next Tuesday. So that will just be reduced volume, reduced work across all the sessions, and a few extra rest days with no cardio. And I'm actually running rest day food at the moment. So food at the moment is going to be 2,400 or so every single day. We didn't have any scales while we were away, so I'll probably take my weight tomorrow morning, and I'll do that daily, and I'll probably send it over to Cuba daily, just so if I do need more food, or if it turns out that I have dropped a little bit of weight, if I have, I'm not saying that I have, it just feels like I have, but if I have, then we probably might need to feed up a little bit harder, but we'll play it by ear for the moment and just take the next few days recovering. I think Mark's going to train today, a brave soul, rather him than me, but it's I'm, for once in my life, and you know I need the deload, like when I say this, but for once in my life, I'm actually really looking forward to actually not training today. I'm pretty wrecked. So I'm probably just gonna do a little bit of work now, do my food job, like I say, and then I'm probably just gonna watch some Netflix, to be fair, until later, and then catch up on a little bit more work. And then tomorrow, I've obviously got a full rest day, and it is gonna be check-ins tomorrow, and I've got a fair bit to do. So tomorrow I will be working for the majority of the day, but I will probably just take the rest of this day just to chill and just prepare myself physically, mentally for the next few days. But check-ins were all boxed off anyway, like practically at the airport. We were waiting around, but yeah, I'm on top of everything. I think that today, just put my feet up as I've been instructed for the past few days, but it just didn't happen. But one day is better than none, I suppose. So I will definitely be cracking on with that. But I will catch up with you soon. I'll probably try and film a little bit more for the rest of this week, obviously, because I will be on my diet break and devolume session for the rest of this week. So I'll probably get a little bit more filmed. And yeah, I love the way I've just led here on the sofa for that entire chat, because I just can't even be asked to set up the tripod and set up the camera, but needs must, doesn't happen often. Right, so you know what, guys, I am an absolute fucking idiot, an absolute idiot sandwich. Oh my god, I've recorded quite a few clips over the weekend that we were away, and just editing it there, I just realised that I had the mic plugged in even when I wasn't using it, which means that the audio has just totally disappeared. So we're going to try again. I only managed to get a few clips over the weekend that I was actually able to put into this vlog, but seeing as I didn't record the show anyway, there wasn't probably that much to lose. So look, it's fine. I'm just going to run through an update as of today, which is the second day back. Yeah, so it's Tuesday today. We came back yesterday, so you would have seen the clip from yesterday. But we have had a decent night's sleep. Like, that's always a good start. And I'm feeling still pretty wrecked today. This is my last day on, like, no training day. So this is my third non-training day now, like my third rest day. And we're going to be back into the gym to do a upper body devolume session tomorrow, where we'll train a day on, a day off for the next week, as a continuation of my kind of deload. So today was the first day since I got back that I've weighed myself, and I've actually dropped weight. I thought yesterday that might be the case, and me and Mark, both of us, were away at the weekend being like, we are shriveling up. And, you know, we could just feel it. So I stepped on the scale this morning, and my weight was 63.9. So I've dropped into the 63s since the weekend, even though I've had like leg day food, almost 400 grams of carbs every single day, no cardio. I've tried to keep steps at a minimum, but obviously just being on our feet, traveling, the stress naturally due to that. I think that always takes a little bit of a toll on your body, and we have seen like a little bit of a drop, which wasn't the idea, but you know, these things happen. I've checked in, well, not checked in, but I've dropped Kuba over my weight, and he's got back to me with the POA over the next couple of days. So I'm actually going to check in tomorrow as a little midweek check-in, but he's increased my food for my last 3 meals of the day. So I haven't worked out the macros yet, but it is significantly more carbs. Like, I think that I've got a fair bit more cereal, like, yeah, mainly cereal and a bit more rice in there, actually. So that's gonna go now nice. And obviously I check in tomorrow. I'll put my feet up today. Yesterday I just took the whole evening just to chill out. I always know when I need it, when I don't feel like I should be being productive. Like, when I'm happy enough just to lie there and do absolutely nothing, that means that I absolutely need it, because usually I just like being busy, I like being productive, I like doing things, but if I'm literally like a vegetable, then I'm just there, like, my body is wrecked. So I still am feeling a little bit today. I think I could do with another good night's sleep, but hopefully we'll be able to get an early night tonight and catch up ready for tomorrow. And obviously we have got some extra food going in, so I'll show you that today anyways, and we'll go from there. So I'm just going to forget that we did lose the audio for quite a few clips, but it's okay. We move, these things happen, and we've got more carbs. So yeah, I will see you at the next meal. So this is the adjusted meal 4 for my diet break at the moment anyways. This could definitely change. If, for example, my weight starts to climb a little bit more than what we would like, then we'd actually pull this back. But seeing as my weight's dropped, this is going to be the plan going forward. So I'll probably show you maybe I might show you the rest of the meals for today, just the adjusted ones, but this is pretty solid. So like I said, I was already eating I was already eating leg day food for my diet break, and we've actually had a bit of an addition here. So I do have 100 grams of cream of rice. So this is the complete strength caramel biscuit and rich chocolate brownie mixed together and put into the air fryer. So 100 grams there. I have 100 grams of blueberries. I have 30 grams of whey iso split between a paste and also some in my cereal here, my Rice Krispies, because this is the addition to the meal. So I actually have 50 grams, literally like 50 grams of Rice Krispies, additionally on top of my 100 grams of cream of rice I normally have. So we'll probably run this meal for the remainder of the diet break, but we'll see anyway. Like I said, it's all provisional, it's all open to be adjusted if we need to. Nothing is kind of set in stone, but I'm gonna enjoy this for sure. To be fair, I actually don't feel too hungry whatsoever, but this is still gonna go down lovely, because if you know me, you know I have like an absolute massive appetite and I will never not be able to eat. So this looks fantastic. Second adjusted meal of the day, which is meal 5. The, oh god, the hair, that's not very attractive, is it? It's basically very simple. Just an extra 25 grams of rice in this one. So usually it's 50, so now it's 75. But to be fair, it does actually bulk out the meal a lot. So 75 grams of rice, 100 grams of green beans, 25 grams of avocado, 100 grams of chicken in this meal with a sprinkle of that hot sauce. That actually, no, I'll show you now. Feel like I just needed a little bit of spice back in my life, so we have picked up some sriracha, which is only 121 calories per 100, and as you can see, I literally just drizzle it, like a very, very small amount. That's probably like 2-3 grams, just for a little bit extra flavour. So always when I'm dieting, I usually end up going back to hot sauce, but in off season, I just generally don't really use it that much, but I'm finding a taste for it again. So hot sauce, chicken and rice, bang on. I think this one is wasabi flavour as well, so a bit reminiscent of the sushi days, but we'll not be seeing any of those anytime soon. But I'm gonna get this down and I will show you the last meal. Okay, guys, I was just editing that now and I was just there like, I didn't even show you my last meal of the day. So apologies for that. It was an extra 25 grams of cream of rice on top of my normal 50 grams of oats with the 25 grams of whey iso and 100 grams of berries. So next time I will make sure that I don't skip a beat with that. But that is what the last meal was. So it was literally just the additional cream of rice to that meal. Good morning, guys. So it is Friday the what? It is Friday the 19th of May, so we are coming to the end of the diet break now. So it's a couple of days since I last recorded. Update since then is that my weight has been slowly coming up. So as of this morning, I am 64.8. So I came back from Ireland at 63.9. So I'm over like about just almost a kilo up, which is kind of to be expected with the diet break and with the extra food going in as well. So yesterday I checked in, and I didn't check in, but like I checked in and so yesterday I sent my weight over to Cuba. We decided that on rest days, essentially, I will run my normal leg day food. On my remaining leg days for this week, I'll do the higher food up until the Sunday, obviously, where my diet break will come to a close, and I will look forward to pushing on again. But we just have a slightly higher day and then a slightly lower day, depending on whether I'm training or resting, seeing as my weight was just coming up. And yesterday, I'm not gonna lie, like I did look a little bit softer, so I panicked a little bit. Obviously, that is just something that I can expect, or anyone can expect during a prep. When you do see your weight come up in prep, it's mentally harder than it is physically. But, you know, I know that that's just part of the process. I know that I'm having more food, therefore my weight is going to start coming up. It's going to be more carbohydrates as well, therefore more water is going to be stored as well alongside that. But I did wake up tighter this morning, even though I am a bit heavier. So even though I'm like a couple hundred grams heavier, like I do look tighter than I did yesterday. So I'm not feeling quite so stressed. I'm just going to enjoy the rest of the food like while I have it up until the Sunday, where we're kind of like back to our baseline basically. But all in all, you know, feeling pretty positive. I'm excited to get back to the grind again. I'm not going to lie, because this in between where you're diet breaking but you're in prep, like it's a bit of a mindfuck sometimes, because you want the scale to be dropping, like you want to be getting leaner, but obviously when you take a diet break, as many benefits as it has, it's one of those things that you know that it's time out of your prep. You know that it's time where you're not getting any leaner. And as much as I feel full, like the first time when I trained upper body on the Tuesday, I felt great. Like I felt full, I felt pretty lean, and I was happy with the look there. But just yesterday when I got up, I was just like, oh, I feel really watery. So it did go to my head a little bit, but you know, we didn't panic too much anyway. We're just gonna keep going, keep trusting the process, because essentially like everything you do is for a reason. So just going to keep rolling with it for now. Oh my god, my arm is just getting really tired. I'm just going to rest it on the top of my water bottle like this. But you know what, I will run you through my totals for my high days this week. So with the extra additional food, I have been on 2,786 calories, 183 grams of protein, 455 grams of carbs, and 26 grams of fat. Obviously that is including an intra-workout as well. And then on my, I guess like lower days, which were my leg days, the normal kind of like 2,400 calories that I'd usually have on a leg day. So essentially all that was added in is like an extra 300 calories or so additionally to what I was having before. But like I said, that is just up until my check-in on Saturday. From there, we'll be back to baseline. So excited for that. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed the vlog. Apologies for not really being able to get too much of our island trip. Hopefully next time we do go away, I'll be able to capture a little bit more of it. But if you enjoyed the vlog, like, subscribe, share, comment if there's anything else that you want to see. We are almost at 15 weeks out, which is crazy. I literally cannot believe how much the weeks are flying by. But yeah, I will catch up with you all soon.